channel. Fourth time is a charm. I'm trying to film a live video and it is not working for me very well. I've done these before, but for some reason, when I try to hook it to the tripod, um, the camera flips to the ceiling, and then I got to flip it back, and then all this stuff about moderation and all this stuff. If do I want a moderator moderating people who talk? I really don't care, honestly. Um, it's not that kind of a channel where I'm gonna wait for people to get on and all that stuff. That's just not what I'm about. So today I thought I would get on here and show you a garage sale haul that I scrapbooking haul that I picked up today when I was out garage sailing. We went to a townwide garage sale, not too far from where we live, probably about 30 miles away. And we had not been garage sailing for a really long time, like years. I thought it had been at least 10 years, and my husband said um, that it was at least 10 years that he and I had gone garage selling. We used to go a lot when the kids were little, and we'd get toys and clothes, and like most of their stuff came from garage sales. But as they got older, they wanted new things and different specific things, so we just stopped going. And then my friend chimed in and said that I had gone with her to our local townwide garage sale about 6 years ago, and I thought the last garage sale I had been to was with her. And I don't remember buying very much when I was with her. But I do keep an eye out for scrapbooking supplies when I go to garage sales. And I did hit a few today that had quite a bit for sale. And I kind of hit the jackpot on one house that it was a Stampin' Up demonstrator or business owner. And she was selling extra stock. And so I'll get into that in just a minute. So this is my first thing that I got. This was at the one garage sale that had the Stampin' Up stuff. Look at how much paper this is. This is cardstock. All Stampin' Up cardstock. Yes, it's all purple. But it was 25 cents. And I asked her, I said, are these 25 cents a sheet? And she said, no, it's 25 cents for the whole pack. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely getting that for 25 cents. This red pack of cardstock from Stampin' Up was 10 cents. Another purple stack, dark purple. This is a different color purple than this. I don't know if you can tell. This is more of a muted purple. This is more of a grape purple. 10 cents. So there's a lot there. And then this big stack of red here was 10 cents. So I got all this paper for, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 55 cents. So, and you know, cardstock is not cheap. So even though it's all of it's purple and red, I can use this for matting for sure, and definitely for December dailies. My goodness. I mean, how much red do you use in your December daily? And then purple can be used, you know, at Halloween. Purple is a good fall color. So that'll all get used up eventually, but for that price, I couldn't pass it up. And there was a couple other things that I got at that garage sale too that I'm going to show you. So I got this stamp set. Now this is from Inka Dinka Doo. But I thought these were cute, and these would be great to make cards with or for scrapbooking as well. So this says, if you're feeling blue, try painting yourself a different color. This one says, happy birthday, how many fingers are you? I thought that would be really cute on a kid's page or for a kid's card. This says, all you need in life is a friend who has chocolate. And that would be good for a friend's birthday. This one says, count your rainbows, not your thunderstorms. This says, getting married means sharing your toys. That would be such a cute wedding card sentiment. And this says, you make me smile all over my face. So these are really cute. And these were actually created by kids. This says, child of a wedding, Ian Hobson, age 5. Alyssa Knight, age 12. Hannah Cheatham, age 8. Shane O'Donnell, age 4, and Sophie Deal, age 11. So that was $1. Couldn't pass that up. And then we have this one. Who is this by? This was also $1. I'm not sure what company makes these really cute ones with the raccoons and the squirrels, bunnies. Here's a little chipmunk. But these are great for fall or spring, you know, when you just want to use the animals. But it's also got some cute sentiments on it. And it says, different but best friends. Life is better with friends. Friends are the family we choose for ourselves. Best friends make good times better. Make good times better and hard times easier. And maybe this is by Creature Comforts. Maybe that's the company it's by. It doesn't really say. But for $1, I can pass that up. And then this stamp set I got. This is from Inka Dinka Doo too. And this one was $1.50. But regular price was $9.99 at Hobby Lobby. And these have not been used. So I really like the mushrooms on this set, because I think that those would be really, really cute. And then there's some really cute gnomes on here. So they would be good for, you know, springtime or Christmas or fall. You know, you can, it just depends on what color you're going to color it in. There's a snail and a butterfly. So you can really just decorate them for whatever season you want to use them for. Really good deal though. And then the same garage sale had the Snap Pack for $3. So Snap Studios by Simple Stories. So it comes with the album. And inside is a Snap Pack that has 6x8 pages. So this all came together for $3, all of it. So that's a pretty good deal if you know how much these cost retail. So it looks like we got some cut aparts. These are some pages. There's a camera. They're double-sided. Hello Life. Now I'm probably going to use this as a December daily album. So I don't know how much I'm going to I'm not going to use these pages as they're intended. I'll probably cut these sentiments out, or use them just as scrapbook paper and cardstock. So I like to make my own December daily pages. Now this one wouldn't be too bad as a December daily page, because it's got, you know, if I wanted to record like what we did all week. And then this is not too far from a holiday color that it might be usable. This says, oh snap, top 10. This might work for a December daily page too, if I wanted to do top 10 favorite Christmas movies, top 10 favorite cookie recipes. You know, It can be used for a lot of different things. And then this one just says real life discoveries, findings, and overall general observations. So this I will just put, probably just put with my scrapbooks paper. And then it came with, looks like a couple packs of stickers. This I'm just going to throw away. So the cool part about this album that I really like is that there's pocket pages and there's regular pages. So when I do my scrapbook album for my December daily, I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this one for this year. The one that I'm going to be working on starting immediately for 2024, because it's going to go super fast with the pocket pages. And then I have a mixture of pocket pages and regular pages. And I think there's enough in here that, and I think I have another one of these somewhere that I could steal the pages out of as well. I think I have another one of these somewhere. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. I know I have a Smash book by K&C Company. I don't know. If not, I could just make pages and not have them in page protectors. Just have them like randomly stuck in here without page protectors. That doesn't bother me at all if my pages don't have page protectors. In fact, most of my December dailies don't have page protectors. Sorry if you can hear my dogs. They are barking. One thing that we found at the garage sale is some doggy diapers. Someone was selling doggy diapers for our size dogs. And our dogs are really old. One is over 20 years old. And then the other one is almost 20. So they're very old dogs and they're going senile, and we can keep the back door open all we want for them to go outside and go potty, and they still go in the house. So it's time. They're getting to that age where we just gotta do something different. So these doggy diapers were $1 for like a few of them. And so what we did was, we were like, well, this is better than paying full price, you know, for them, because I'm not sure that the dogs will keep them on, to be honest. We'll have to try it out. Okay, so these are these are cardstock stickers. So this one could be used for a birthday. That might work for Christmas. This would definitely work for Christmas. This might. It's another one. The green would definitely work. There's another red one. I'm a girl that likes to use pink for Christmas, so that will work. So I can put those in my December daily stash. And then these are, what are these? Not sure. Are these more stickers? These look like Project Life cards or snack pack cards that go in the pockets. So, like I said, most of my scrapbook supplies come from garage sales and from thrift stores. So, a lot of these products I've never seen before, or if I've seen them in the store but just didn't buy them, or on videos I've seen people use them and I haven't purchased them. But this is really cool. It says January, has a calendar, February. This goes all the way through, so I could definitely use the December one for the December daily. I like to put a calendar on the first page and then write what days of the week it was. These are also ones, these are vertical ones that have the months of the year. So, and if I didn't want to use the months of the year, I could use the back of it, which is definitely usable, or I could use, I could cut just the month off and then just use the card. So it looks like there's two different styles. There's a vertical and a horizontal. So that is really cool. So all that for $3. So I'm pretty happy about that. She was excited to give it to me too. She was like, the lady was an older lady that was selling this, and she's like, "Did you see what's inside of this?" And I said, "Yeah, I did." And I said, "That's a really good price." And she said, "I'm just glad that somebody can use it and someone will use it." And I thought, you know, and I definitely will. Okay, so these I found at an estate sale. So we went to one garage sale that they had opened the entire house up because their relative had passed away. And she was a crafter and she had a lot of stuff, but they weren't craft things that I do necessarily. They were, it looked like she did pottery. I did buy something else from her. I bought an Instapot that looked like it was brand new. But they sold it to me for $5, which just, I was like, okay, I can't pass that up. Because I've been wanting to try an Instapot, and my rice cooker is kind of on its last leg. It's pretty old, at least 10 years old. So I thought, well, I've been wanting to try an Instapot, so for $5, I thought, okay, I'll try it. But so I bought the Instapot, and then I saw these in with her craft supplies, and I thought, wouldn't these be super cute on a December daily? They have these little cutout cookie cutters. How cute is that as an embellishment? And then they have a bunch of different like gingerbread cookies, and they have Christmas cookies, and like different, like a bowl and a spoon and flour. So cute. I could not pass these up. And these I paid 50 cents a piece for. So that was a fantastic deal. And I'll just put those straight in my December daily. Okay, at another garage sale. Now it's getting kind of sketchy, like what I got at what garage sales. So, because I really didn't get that much more. Mostly I went garage selling to buy therapy toys for my kids. I have a lot of toys for toddlers, but I'm getting new clients. Like almost every week I get more clients. So I have one right now that I have been seeing, and then I have two more that are infants. So I'll be seeing 3 infants instead of just 1 infant, and then all the rest are toddlers that I see. And I really don't have a lot of infant toys. I have more toddler toys. And so I was on the hunt for infant toys, and I think I did pretty well. I found quite a bit. Prices were not bad today at all. I was quite impressed with the prices at the garage sale, because like I said, I hadn't been garage selling for a really long time, and I didn't know if prices had increased in that period of time, but they seem about the same. So this is just a Creative Memories album pages, the blank white ones, and $2. So definitely can use that. And then this was a good find. Okay, so I found this. This was $5. And I saw this, and then I saw something underneath it, and I snatched them up really fast. So this is an album. That I don't think was cheap. I don't know exactly what it looks like inside, if it's a binder style, which I'm hoping that it is, because those are my favorite scrapbook albums. Oh, no, there's pages in it. Okay, so we're gonna see what's in here. Oh, it is a scrapbook. They're pocket pages. Oh, that's fine though. I have black pocket pages that I've used for scrapbooking before. And then what I do is I just embellish, like, so I cut pieces of cardstock and I just use it as a project life album. So this is awesome. There's a lot of pages in here. Definitely worth it. This would be perfect actually for a project life album. I haven't ever done one because it's a big commitment to do every week of the year. But it sure would be fun. Or I could do, if you ever watch, oh, she changed her channel name. She used to be Froggy. I don't know why I can't think of. I'll link her channel down below. I just absolutely adore her. But she does Project Life, but what she does is she does like one week out of every month. So instead of doing like every week of the month, she does 1 week out of every month out of the year, and then she does more than 1 year in one album. So that might be a little bit easier of a project. And I know that there are some people who do like day in the life and they just do a random day, or I know people who do week in the life who just do a random week, and then they just put year after year in the same album. And that's an idea too. Okay, so this was $10. This was at the same garage sale. And it is an 800-piece scrapbook kit. So I'm not exactly sure what's all in here, but I'm going to find out. So, or if that is actually in here. I don't know what's in here, to be honest. Because this looks like a Creative Memories album. Oh my goodness. I don't think that that's what's in here. Okay, so here is a Creative Memories album. So for 10 bucks, I got this Creative Memories album that I can add those extra pages to. So that alone is like $35 or more. And then we've got some stickers. So we've got piano, which is good because I had 2 piano players. This is Rockstar, so we've got some guitar stickers, some letter stickers. This is a Creative Memories congratulations photo sorter. This says movie tickets. And then another set of letter stickers. And then this looks like they're pre-printed pages. I don't know if Creative Memories does these anymore. These have, you know what I should do? Oh my goodness. If these have all, if this is the school set for all the years of school, I have not done my album yet. Like, I really don't want to do one for my kids like that because I homeschooled my kids. So I have like albums specifically for them with all their homeschool stuff. And honestly, year to year, they all kind of blend together. So it's not like I know the first day of school because I always take a picture of them with a sign that said what grade they were in. But like, as far as like what activities we did, they were so, like, we did so many things. When I look at pictures, I couldn't tell you, I could tell you approximately how old they were, but I would not even be able to tell you. I could probably give an approximate grade, but I couldn't tell you like this happened in 4th grade or this happened. So I went to public school, so I think that this would work out good for my album. And besides, these are kind of retro anyway. I mean, my kids didn't drink out of a little milk carton like I did, or carry a backpack. So I think these pages might be really good for my stuff, for my album, my school album. And then this looks like baby girl almost. Yeah, it's a girl border pages. So I do have two babies in my baby girls in my family that I could use these for. So maybe split it up and use part of them for one or part of them for another, or make an album specifically like a creative memories album for one granddaughter and make a different type of album for another. Okay, so this is a freebie and I already have this. I don't know if she was maybe she was a demonstrator, this person, because this is a thank you gift, and I have one from years ago. Like, these are definitely discontinued items that they don't sell anymore, but they're usable. I mean, I will definitely use, especially the lines and stuff. So, and then this one I've never seen before with the scallop ones. So this is not for resale. And this is a thank you from Creative Memories too. So this must be more recent. And then these, goodness, this is expensive. This is close to my heart. Simply Beautiful, close to my heart. So let's find out what's in this one. This is somebody's whole scrapbooking supply kit, I think. If they didn't sell it, they had planned to start scrapbooking and they decided that it was too big of a task for them, which is not unusual. That's how I usually find most of my scrapbook supplies at secondhand stores. People have the intention of starting a scrapbook and then they just never do. And that's just how it is. And people who do scrapbook benefit from that. So these are poke outs. So I'm guessing this is like fairly old, but still usable. We got some pages here. Now, I don't like these pre-printed pages. I know it makes it easy for some people. I will cut these out. For one thing, they're not double-sided. And so I will like cut them apart and use these for pockets or use them for embellishments or whatever. So, and that does not bother me at all. But even the pattern, this close to my heart pattern, is an older pattern. These papers are older. There's some blue cardstock, a couple sheets of that, or there's a blue and a light purple or lavender. And then there's like examples, which I'll just throw that away. And then it looks like I have a page protector in here that I can put with my stash of page protectors. Here's ballet slippers. No one in our family did ballet, but we did used to go to the Nutcracker ballet quite a lot every year at Christmas, so that works. I have a granddaughter, me and grandpa, niece, girl. Those are usable. Here's some border stickers, glitter border stickers. And this says dance, like no one is watching, fancy footwork. From the top, recital. Now, recital can be used for piano recital too. And I did have piano players in my family. Opening night, woodwork, rehearsal, sparkle and shine, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's a lot of those are all usable. And these look like vinyl stickers. They don't really look like scrapbook stickers. They kind of look like the kind of stickers that you use on your mailbox. But they can be used. I mean, there's no reason why they can't be used on scrapbook pages. A lot of numbers. So These are all black ones. And then here's a letter. These are all letter stickers. Another recital one. This is graduation. Class of 2012. Well, that would be my son Matt. Graduated in 2012. So I could use these for his graduation pictures. What ones we have. I don't have very many because the camera that I used to take his graduation party pictures, it died, like it literally died, and there was no salvaging any of the photos that I had on that camera, and so I lost a lot of pictures, and the pictures that I lost were of the graduation party, but thankfully my grandma took some pictures of the graduation party, and so I have a few sprinkled here and there. So, and I do have his actual graduation pictures. So that's gonna like amount to maybe a double page spread of the photos that I have of his graduation, which is actually kind of sad because he was my firstborn, and to lose those pictures. I mean, I lost that about a year's worth of pictures from 2012 that I will never see again. Honestly, I don't remember anything specific from that year that I'm missing. So, or what we did. So there's just going to be a gap. I mean, I did do a December daily that year, I believe. So the pictures that, and it wasn't like, I don't know if I lost a complete year or not, but I lost a lot of pictures, and I know the graduation pictures were in there. So these are poke outs. I don't know where they're from. These are poke outs. These are from Close to My Heart. Oh, I love that school bus. Actually, I sing the Wheels on the Bus for my clients all the time, and I don't have a school bus. I could put some Velcro on the back of this and actually make an activity out of this, which would probably be better than using it for scrapbooking, because I mean, I would use the books. I might cut the apple off. There are pieces of this that I would use for scrapbooking, but definitely the school bus I think I'm going to use for to make an activity for the kiddos that I see. And then these are great too to use with my kiddos, because I can make circles, squares, oval, heart, and star. So those are all shapes that we are trying to learn by the time we're 3. And then here's some paper. I'm thinking that this is also Close to My Heart. Yeah, these are also Close to My Heart. Definitely discontinued. Definitely going to be cut apart, you know, and used in different ways. Not used as is. You know, they'll be made into project life cards or whatever. These I'm pretty sure are pretty old. It doesn't have a year on it, and usually they have years on it, like from 2010 on, they generally have the year on it. And then there's some paper that goes with it. There's crayons and this, stripes. And then there's some blue cardstock and some yellow cardstock. And then that is trash. And then this looks like another set. This says I Love School. I don't know what this went to. These are just tags and stuff. I'm not going to go through all of this. This looks familiar, like something I already have. But definitely usable. These are borders. Same thing. Same collection. I know I don't have this letter sticker set. So if it was a kit, maybe I don't have the exact same thing. But those are usable. This looks familiar. I'm pretty sure I have this sticker sheet though. They're stuck together. So, but yeah, those are usable too. Looks like birthday. More letter stickers that are stuck. Something. And then these are poke outs, which are always very versatile. Or die cuts. Poke out die cuts. And another sheet of poke out die cuts. With tags and stuff on them. And then this is, let's see what this is. There's a lot of stuff in here for $10. There's a piece of cardstock that has glue on it, but I could probably still use it. And then we've got some red and orange. Another sheet of orange. Brown. 2 sheets of brown. And then these are all white. So just white cardstock. So that's it. Wow. That was a lot. So in total, what did I spend? So what did I say here? 55 cents. So $3.55 plus 5 was 8 plus, what was this one? Plus 10 was 18. And then this set was 3. So 18, 19, 20, 21. $21.55 for all that stuff. So, oh, and then this was $1. So $22.55. $22.55 is what I spent today in scrapbook stuff. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think that that was a pretty good deal. So, well, that is all I have for you today live. I don't know if I'm going to be scrapbooking much today or not. I have quite a bit to do today. We did end up buying an area rug at a garage sale for our dining room that is absolutely perfect. That it's so funny. We got to this garage sale and I saw the area rug and it looks like it's nice. It's really nice area rug. When we garage sale, we normally just go to the subdivision areas for garage sales. We don't hit like the whole town. We'll usually go to the nicer areas. And so there's a really nice blue rug and it has like a muted pattern on it, but I saw it and I'm like, oh, Scott, that would go perfect in our dining room. And Scott's like, I don't know how I'm going to get that in the car, because we had my little car. And I said, I think that we can get it in like the back seat at least, because they had it for $15. And the guy's like, he's like, I just rolled that up from inside my house because my wife just bought another rug at a garage sale. And she said that she wanted to replace our rug with that rug. And so I just rolled that up and carried that out there here less than 5 minutes ago. So it came from their house and into our house, but I think it's going to look great under our table. And we kind of have a coastal theme going in our dining room. So I'm excited about that. I did find a picture. A lot of people had coastal stuff at the garage sales, but I don't have a lot of space in the dining room to like put little knickknacks and all that kind of stuff. But I did get a picture frame that's coastal with seashells on it for the wall that I can put 2 pictures of Aria in it. We kind of have the walls divided in our dining room, where one wall is Hunter's family and his kids, and then one wall is Matt and Yessie and Aria so far. So like we kind of have like, our house is filled with pictures, as you know, most scrapbookers probably have pictures all over their house too. So, well, I thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time on your Not So Ordinary Scrapbook channel. Bye.